Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Wahiba with the news. First, the UCB headlines. Emergency was declared in the country due to the misdeeds of BNP Jamaat Alliance government, claims Prime Minister at 29th National Council of Chhatra League. Launching of Bangabandhu satellite was suspended at the last moment due to technical glitch. New time fixed at midnight tonight. BNP alleges arrest of party leaders and workers in Khulna ahead of the polls. False propaganda to embarrass the government, says Awami League. And National Professor Nur Islam paid last respect at Central Shaheed Minar. Burial this evening. Now on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has urged Chhatra League activists to be sincere in their pursuit for the welfare of the country, imbued with the spirit of the Liberation War. She made the call while inaugurating the 29th National Council of Bangladesh Chhatra League, student body of the Awami League at Sohrawardi Uddan this afternoon, highlighting the significant contribution of Chhatra League in all the progressive and democratic movements leading to the emergence of independent Bangladesh. Sheikh Hasina urged the leaders and activists of student wing to play the vanguard role against all injustices and conspiracies, warning that the glorious history of Chhatra League sometime got tarnished due to the activists of a handful of misguided members. She advised them to be sincere in performing party works. Sheikh Hasina said emergency was declared in the country due to the misdeeds of BNP Jamaat Alliance government. The long-awaited launch of Bangabandhu 1 communication satellite has again been delayed at the last moment due to technical glitch. The new time has been set at midnight tonight. Falcon rocket of US SpaceX will lift the 3.5 metric ton satellite from the Cape Canaveral launching pad. It will take 8 days to reach its orbital slot. With this, the launching of Bangabandhu 1 communication satellite deferred for the third time. BNP Secretary General Mr. Islam Alamgir has alleged that the government is conducting mass arrest of party leaders and workers to ensure victory in Khulna city election, inaugurating a photo exposition at a party central office highlighting various aspects of the political life of BNP chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia. He said she has been kept behind the bar through conspiracy. Mr. Fakrul urged the government to take lesson from the victory of Mahathir in the Malaysian election. Meanwhile, speaking at a discussion at the National Press Club, BNP policymaker Dr. Khandakar Musharraf Hussain warned that the plot to depoliticize the country has started. With the Khulna city election only 3 days away, rival mayoral candidates have intensified charges and counter-charges against each other. BNP mayoral candidate Nurul Islam Monju alleged of mass arrest of party leaders and workers ahead of the polls. Dismissing the charge, Awami League mayoral candidate Talukdar Abdul Khalik said BNP is resorting to false propaganda against police and the government, being certain of defeat. KMP Commissioner Humayun Kabir informed that mass arrest is not being made. Rather, the law enforcers are carrying out drive to arrest terrorists, drug peddlers and absconding accused to ensure congenial election atmosphere. 7 people, including a mother and daughter, died in nor'wester that lashed over Jaldhaka and Domra Upazila in Nilphamari last night. Huge number of thatched houses were damaged, while there was massive crop loss owing to hailstorm. Language veteran and national professor Mustafa Nurul Islam is being laid to eternal rest at Mirpur Martyr Intellectuals Graveyard this evening. Earlier, his first namaz-e-janaza was held at Dhaka University Central Mosque after Juma prayers and a second one at Jahangirnagar University premises after Asr prayers. People from all walks of life paid last respect to the top academic at the Central Shaheed Minar this morning. The eminent literature passed away at his residence in Boshundhara residential area on Wednesday at the age of 91. Mustafa Nur Islam was awarded Ekushe Padak in 1981 and Independence Award in 2010. Former teachers of Raiyyan University celebrated Krishna Chura festival at Dhanmondi Lake at the capital today. Discussions, dance, songs and paintings were organized in this connection. Chief Advisor of ATN Bangla GM Muhammad Samsul Huda, former student leader of Raiyyan University Shofiqul Alam and MS Ahmad were among others present. Now news from abroad. The new Prime Minister of Malaysia, Mahathir Mohamad, has said the king has agreed to pardon Anwar Ibrahim, a politician whose case has gripped national politics for 2 decades. Once considered a potential future leader, Anwar Ibrahim was jailed on charge of corruption and sodomy after falling out with the government. But Mahathir, under whom he was first jailed, just won an election on a pledge of freeing him. He has indicated he will hand power to Anwar within few years. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.com/ATN Tube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.